This evening's performance is about to begin.
Of all men else, I have avoided thee.
Get thee back!
Turn, hellhound, turn!
Come what come may. Time and the hour runs through the roughest day.
God, she's good.
Shh. Is this a dagger which I see before me?
She's amazing.
The handle toward my hand?
You're good too, John.
Come, let me clutch.
You're gonna be a star, John.
Fuck!
You're gonna be big.
This isn't about you, John. Stop
Just
it.
around the corner.
Just keep believing.
Shut up! Be him that first cried, hold enough!
Hi. My name's John. And I'm an actor.
Excuse me. Sorry, mate. Thank you. Cheers. Sorry. Oh, God's sake.
Well, sort of.
Yeah, yes. Sorry. Here you go, Em.
Jeez, what happened?
Right down the front.
Take it back.
No, I'm not taking it back. It was my own fault.
Well, let me take that one then.
I'm keeping it. I'm wearing the other half.
Suit yourself. Cheers. So, what did you think?
Oh, yeah, it was brilliant. Just so bloody good.
You like the gender flip?
I loved it. It makes total sense for our generation. And Macbeth. Jesus, what a role! I've always wanted a crack at it.
Oh, you'd be brilliant.
Not as good as you. I didn't know if it would work, but you were amazing.
Oh,
Blew me away.
thanks, love. I'm so glad you came.
So how long's the run?
We finish up the end of September.
Anything lined up for after?
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
You're kidding.
I promise you'll be the first to know.
Is it big?
Let's just see if it all pans out.
Congratulations. You big star.
What are you working on?
Fuck, don't ask. Can't get arrested. I haven't had an audition in weeks.
What's your agent doing?
Ellen. Do you know what she said the last time I called?
Go on.
Who did you say this was again?
Oh, shit.
She forgot me.
How could she forget you? She must have seen your penis about 100 times.
It was only like, 3 plays.
Yes, in a row. I never told you this before, but everyone called you Cock-Out Collins behind your back.
Well, I seem to have quite a talent.
Ugh, you're like my brother, John. It's weird. You know I don't want to see any of that.
Look, I don't do nudity anymore, okay?
What, you gotten too old?
Too much beer.
You know, you're a great actor, but you make some shit career choices.
Yeah, don't I know it?
Sometimes you have to say no. I won't show you my penis for a tenner a week and a travel card.
I'm not even getting the chance to say no right now.
Look, I think maybe when you left RADA, you just lost your way.
Oh, that's not fair.
Look, John, I've never told you this before.
Oh, I'm too sober.
No. Listen, John. We all envied you. You didn't just play Timon. You were Timon. You were Iago. You were Laertes.
I was Hamlet, actually.
I thought Tony was Hamlet.
Tony was Horatio.
So who was Laertes?
Look.
Look. It doesn't matter, John. You should have kept playing the great roles. Everything was laid out for you.
Stop it, okay?
I'm not saying this to make you feel bad.
But you are.
Sorry. It's my bad. How are things otherwise?
I arrange funerals for people who've died with no next of kin.
Wow. That is dark.
Well, we all die, Em, all right? Besides, it's better than waiting tables.
What does it pay?
$5.75 an hour.
Is Olivia helping out?
We broke up.
What? No. I really liked her. I thought she was the one.
I thought so too.
So sorry, sweetheart. What happened?
She had an affair. Sorry, I can't talk about it. Anyway, I walked out.
Where are you staying now?
I'm on a sofa at Dave's.
For how long?
I don't know, till I figure something out.
Are you in trouble, John?
No, I'm just a bit stuck. And I can't quite see a way forward, I just need a few grand for now.
How much do you owe?
A lot. Doesn't matter. I'll figure it out.
If you need anything, all you have to do is ask me.
No, I'm fine. All I need is that one role, that big break. Someone to take a chance on me, and things will change. Anyway, tonight's not about me.
Your glass is empty. At least let me get you another pint.
Sure. Hey, Emma, thanks for listening.
Of course. I'm always here. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Painkillers. I lost my eyesight.
Do you get angry with
Your call cannot be taken at the moment, so please leave your message after the tone.
Have you ever hit anyone?
I have never hit anybody.
It didn't go your way, John. Sorry.
Clearly, so that there is no misunderstanding about that.
When you're an actor, you always feel like an imposter. It's not pretending you're someone else. That's the easy bit. It's saying you're an actor and then trudging off to an unrelated day job. It's hard to make ends meet just with acting, so I work temping and 0-hour contract jobs. I've been barman, gardener, maths tutor, receptionist, dog walker, and a nanny. Don't even like children. Most of these jobs are soul-destroying. Some, I don't mind. I think this job at the council fits somewhere in between.
It didn't go your way, John.
It didn't go your way.
Just open the door. Just go to work. Morning, Reggie.
All right, mate.
Morning, Lilly.
Late again, I see.
Maybe you can bring it up with TFL.
Maybe you can bring it up with Karen.
She here yet? I need to get these signed off.
Not yet.
How come she gets to be late?
You can do that when you're the boss.
I used to have your job, you know.
Yeah, you told me.
I used to have all sorts of ideas about the world. I even felt sorry for these lazy sods. I used to read The Guardian.
Yep, thanks, Reggie.
Now I read the Daily Mail.
Do we have any more milk?
What do I look like?
Just asking.
I'm busy here. Good morning, Borough Council. How may I direct your call? Thank you.
Good morning, Lilly.
Morning, Gabe.
Morning, Gabriel.
Oh, morning. How are you, Reggie?
All right, mate.
Here you go. I got you clowns some milk.
Oh, Gabe. You're an angel.
Well, I remembered we were running low, so I popped round the corner for some.
Oh, great. Coffee?
I've got one, mate.
White 2 sugars, thanks, John.
We all know who goes through the milk, don't we, Reggie?
Oh.
Hey, Reggie, do you like any tea with your milk and sugar?
Oh. You're funny, John.
Piss off, you lot.
Ooh.
Now he's going red.
I'm going to take my coffee somewhere else. Get outside.
Come on, Reggie. He's only pulling your leg.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks. Right, let's go over today's list. Ms. Lauren needs to be picked up from the coroner and taken for cremation. Can you do that? We got a note from the coroner to not contact the family.
Afraid they'll get the bill.
They disowned her years ago. Guess she was a heroin addict.
That's awful.
Her father was a real piece of work. He said she was already dead to them, and to never call again. Still, we'll give her a proper send-off and scatter the ashes in the garden. Everyone's worth a bit of dignity. Oh, I almost forgot. We have a new case, an elderly gentleman who has passed away in Putney. A Mr. Oliver Smith. Oh, the coroner's already at the flat to sign off on the death certificate and remove the body. John, why don't you come with me? Karen's asked me to show you the ropes.
Can I bring me coffee?
You're funny.
Oh, yeah. How is that even funny?
Come on. Oh, John, I saw this funny show on telly last night called Right of Way? Oh, something like that.
It's called Right This Way.
Yeah, that's it.
I auditioned for a part in that.
Did you get it?
Was I in it?
Oh, it's strange. There's an actor on the show that looks just like you.
That's Charlie Burns. We're always at the same auditions and he always gets the job.
Oh, that's funny.
It's not that funny. I really wanted that part. I actually needed that part. It's my ticket out of this dead-end job.
What we do is not dead end.
It is if you think about it. We plan funerals.
Oh, Oh, I get it. It's a dead-end job. Oh, that's funny. Oh, cheer up, John. You'll get a part soon enough. Although I have to ask, why do you really want to be an actor?
I don't think anyone has ever asked me that before. I guess it's the joy of it. Standing on the stage. No matter what's going on in my life, no matter how awful, when I'm acting,
You're going to be big. You're going to be a star, John.
I'm me.
You're going to be big.
That's not going to happen, is it?
Didn't go your way, John. Sorry.
We all have to die eventually. That's the point, isn't it? It's just about have you done enough on Earth before you die. And even then, does it really matter? You won't even know you're going to be dead anyway.
You're an amazing person, John.
I can support my wife and child by making a living.
This is our stop. Don't forget the work bag.
Yeah. Right. You sure we've got the right place?
Yeah, this is it. Ever been inside a house where someone's just died?
Not really.
Well, brace yourself. They can be a bit disturbing. And the smell can be a bit... Don't worry, I'll walk you through it. Oh, for heaven's sake.
You the cleaning crew?
We're from the council. I'm Gabriel, this is John.
I'm Mrs. Weaver, the house representative. I'm here so no one pinches anything.
Good.
I had to open the windows to air the place out.
Oh, we appreciate that.
Oh, you won't believe what happens around here. If they knew poor Mr. Smith had died, they'd swoop in like scavengers.
Looks like a nice place.
Yeah, nice enough. They built these flats when the soldiers returned from the war. They called them Homes for Heroes.
That's nice.
Mr. Smith was a Royal Marine. Always kept the place tidy. Neat as a pin. Oh, the coroner left this.
Ah, good, yes. Death certificate. Pop that in the bag, John.
Oh, sure. Thank you. We'll keep this.
Good, because I don't want it.
Fine.
What'll happen to all his belongings?
Well, they'll be sold to pay for the funeral and settle the estate.
We'll have to inventory everything. I'm not taking responsibility if anything goes missing.
Of course, of course. We need to have a quick look round to see if we can find any bank statements, funeral plans, details of next of kin, things like that. Do you know if Mr. Smith has any living relatives?
Not that I'm aware of. Wife died some years ago. Oh, Mr. Smith was a real looker in his day. Poor as a church mouse, though.
OK. May we?
Oh, be my guest. Although, I'd be careful in the lounge area. There's a white sheet over the rug. That's where the gentleman collapsed and died. He was there some time before anyone complained of the smell. When they came to take Mr. Smith away, parts of him remained fused into the carpet. I'd steer clear of that sheet.
We'll bear that in mind.
I suppose I'll have to replace the carpet now.
I would.
I'll never get the stink out. Oh, poor Mr. Smith. Such a decent man. Shame he had to die.
We all have to die.
I'll bear that in mind. Right. This way.
We'll take it from here.
Well, I'll be in my office if you need anything.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Because you wouldn't believe what goes on in this neighbourhood.
Uh-huh. Here's the famous sheet.
Uh-huh. Here it is. Okay. It's just a sheet. Oh, God. Okay, breathe.
We're all alone, John.
What if this is all there is?
Oh, God.
Have you done enough? We're all alone. Will you leave your mark?
Some people are national, some people are French.
Please don't let me die like this.
John, can you help me go through these drawers?
Yeah, sure.
Anything?
I don't think so. This must be his wedding picture. Good-looking couple.
Oh, yeah. She looks like Hedy Lamarr.
She's gorgeous.
Anyway, we should probably stop ogling the dead guy's dead wife. Not great etiquette.
Sure. Oh, look. Seems they had a son.
If there's a son, we'll need his contact details. He'll be the executor of the estate.
OK, I'll keep looking. I think I found his paperwork. There's a life insurance policy. Expired shit.
OK. Yeah, that's no good.
Here's a marriage licence and a birth certificate. Samuel Nigel Smith, born 1949. He did have a son. And these look like... I don't know. Oh, wow. Old love letters. Darling Oliver, every moment you're away from me makes me want you more. Life in London carries on as ever. Margaret came round yesterday with courgettes from her garden, which was really good of her. Blah, blah, blah. Some stuff about bills. Oh, signed, your loving wife.
Sweet, but of no use to us. Ah, these look like his discharge papers. Marine Oliver Smith served with honour and bravery throughout the war. He was reliable and competent. First to volunteer, smart in appearance, with a pleasing nature.
Reviewer once called me reliable and competent. Oh, wow, check this out. It looks like Mr. Smith was at the Battle of Normandy. That is so cool.
Military medals are always good. Collectibles bring in something.
And this is a receipt for 2 burial plots outside of Portsmouth. What do you reckon that's for him and his wife?
Well, let me see.
Bollocks.
What's wrong?
It's a letter of condolence. His son was killed in action. He died in the Falklands War.
That is a shame.
Bloody hell.
What is it?
There must be thousands of pounds.
Jesus. That's a lot of money.
Find what you're looking for.
Oh, Christ. Sorry.
I almost wet
You
myself.
startled me.
Apologies.
Yes, we found some cash.
And a receipt for a burial plot.
Seems Mr. Smith's burial will be taken care of financially, and he'll rest next to his wife.
Oh, that's nice. When are you going to clear out all this stuff?
Not sure exactly, but should be this week.
Because I wouldn't want anyone to come in here and pinch anything.
Well, just make sure the place is secure.
Of course.
Thank you, Mrs. Weaver. I'm not entirely sure why I took it, but I pocketed Mr. Smith's military medal. The thought of it ending up in a car boot sale and then in someone's collection seemed disrespectful somehow. Maybe I thought his medal would bring me luck. Or maybe a bit of courage. Who knows?
Cigarette?
No thanks, I've given up.
Get that stink out of my nostrils.
Weird, isn't it? Why Mr. Smith hoarded all that money.
Maybe he was saving up for something.
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe he was just an old guy that didn't trust the banks.
Should we count it?
We should probably give it to Karen and let her count it.
Yeah. Right, of course. Sorry.
It's a lot of money, isn't it?
It is. A lot of money.
Yeah.
What's the council going to do with it?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it's more than enough to pay for Mr. Smith's funeral, so what are they going to do with the rest?
I suppose it just goes to the bottom line.
Or Prince Charles ends up with it.
Good one, Prince Charles. Yeah, probably. Odd, isn't it? I mean, no one would really know if some of it went missing.
We could maybe take some of it. Still give Mr. Smith his funeral and no one would really know.
You read my mind.
We could just split it here and keep a bit back.
What, like a couple of grand for the funeral and then 50-50?
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Look, if we do take it, we'll have a shared secret. I mean, I don't know, what if you want to do something else? What if you wanted to run for Parliament? This could come back to haunt
me? An MP?
Oh, okay, all right. What if I won an Oscar one day? Then you'd have dirt on me.
I have as much chance of becoming Prime Minister as you have of winning an Oscar.
You don't know that.
Oh, come on, mate. You can't even get a bit part on the telly.
Hey.
John, you're a nice guy, but the acting isn't working out.
Yes, it is.
Face it, John. You're never going to make it. It's not a job unless you make money out of it.
Well, at least I have an aspiration. You're happy throwing your life away at the council, flirting with girls 10 years younger than you. Oh,
Lilly doesn't actually fancy you, by the way. She's sleeping with Hamid in accounts.
And how are you and your girlfriend getting on?
Piss off, Gabriel.
I'm sorry, John. That was out of line. Look, I think you should have the money.
What?
Mr. Smith wouldn't want his life savings going to pay for a new stationery cupboard or repainting the reception. He'd want to help someone in need. That's you, John.
I can't. I can't.
You're up to your eyeballs in debt. The government doesn't need this money. Just take it. Sort yourself out. Move on.
This conversation ends here. We never speak of it again, right?
Right. Final offer?
I can't.
Rent's due, John.
I trust you, John.
You've reached your credit limit.
I trust you too.
Don't get in too much debt, John.
You spare any cash?
It's a lot of money, isn't it? No one would really know if
A lot of money.
some of it went missing.
We could take some of it.
You read my mind.
We never speak of it again.
I trust you.
I trust you too. 50-50.
John,
Hi, Karen.
can we talk for a minute in my office?
Yeah. Gabriel turned the money over to Karen. We never spoke of it again. It felt weird being around Gabriel in the days that followed. We didn't talk much and we kind of avoided each other. I kept thinking about that money and what it would have bought me. Never mind. We eventually liquidated all of Mr. Smith's belongings. Some went to car boot sales and charity shops. The rest went to landfill.
Oh, Karen, what a gorgeous jacket.
Oh, thanks, Lily. I just bought it. As they say, you have to look the part. John,
What's up?
I need you to go to the crematorium and pick up Mr. Smith's ashes. Here's the paperwork.
I thought he was being given a proper burial next to his wife.
We learned that Mr. Smith's son, Samuel, was buried next to his mother.
Oh, well, I'll look for a plot nearby then.
And no money for that.
What do you mean?
There was only a few £100 in the flat, and with the sale of his estate, it was just enough to pay for the cremation.
Couple of grand for the funeral, then 50-50.
Just a few hundred?
Yeah. When you get back, you can spread Mr. Smith's ashes in the Garden of Remembrance.
Well, it's hardly a garden. It's hardly anything. It's just a patch of grass near the car park.
Oh, I thought we planted flowers there.
Well, maybe a long time ago. Now it's just the place where we dump the ashes.
Have a little respect.
I'd like to... I want to go to Portsmouth. I'd like to scatter Mr. Smith's ashes near the graves of his wife and son.
That's nice, but you don't have time for that.
I'll do it on my own time.
The council's not paying for your train ticket.
I'll pay for it myself.
Suit yourself.
Thank you.
That's very nice of you, very respectful.
I feel we owe Mr. Smith something.
You're a good man, John.
Thank you, Karen. Morning, everyone.
All right, mate.
Oh, I don't believe it. Look who's on time.
Not today, Lily.
Next, you'll be doing your job properly and everything.
How come you don't like me? What have I done?
Honestly, you think you're better than everyone else here.
What did I ever say to make you think that?
This place smells like failure and despair.
I never said that.
You did, actually.
That's why no one likes you here.
Is this very little desk?
Step away from my desk.
And your very little job answering the phone?
You're arrogant.
The size of your ambition?
You're no better than the rest of us.
Was that what you dreamt of as a little girl?
You're also rubbish at your job. Rubbish at your job. Rubbish at your job.
I was angry and confused about Mr. Smith's money. I mean, it was there, and then it wasn't. And Gabriel, he couldn't have, could he? I mean, not after what we talked about. He just couldn't have. Hello.
Hello, darling. It's Ellen.
I'm surprised you remembered me.
Sorry about that, love. Look, let me make it up to you. I've set up an audition for you tomorrow.
Great. What's it for?
Well, it's fringe, but they're up and coming. Great little part. Drug addict with a dark secret.
Is it paid?
Not much, but I think we need to get your face back out there, John. There's some nudity, but I know you're game for that. So, can I confirm you?
Some people are French.
Hello?
You're an amazing person.
John, can you hear me, love?
You're an amazing person.
John?
You're an amazing person.
You're an amazing person.
John?
No.
Sorry, wait, what?
No.
Okay. You know what, John? You begged me to find you work, and now you're turning it down.
I want to do better work.
You're making this really hard for me.
Just find me something better.
Yeah, sure. Okay, darling. We'll be in touch.
It took me a while, but I finally found the 2 plots. A shady spot near a large oak, surrounded by a sea of headstones. I saved 2 things from the estate sale. I placed a yellowed envelope on Mrs. Smith's memorial and covered it with a rock. A love letter Mr. Smith sent to his wife when he was off fighting the war. And I held his military medal in my hand. Well, Mr. Smith, you've come home. I'm sorry. I'm not actually sure how to deliver a eulogy to a person I've never met. You only left a few clues, so you'll have to forgive me. Mr. Smith, I know you were a man of courage and integrity. I know you lived and loved and raised a boy who grew into a man, and that made you proud. I know you outlived the 2 people you loved the most. I know you worked hard and lived simply. I wish you would have spent that money and not left it for any of us to find. And I'm not sure what happened to it. Honestly, I'm glad I am not the one who took it. Although, you know, I thought about it, so I'm sorry about that too. In the end, I just have to wonder if any of this matters, the things we leave behind. You know, it seems life has a way of going on without us. Or maybe that's how it should be. We're here for a time and then we're not. Mr. Smith, I know you didn't leave much. And I didn't know you. But I hope your life mattered. I hope that you're remembered. Now I'm going to bloody cry for a man I never met. Fuck's sake. I'll shut up now. I took the small cardboard box with a plastic bag of cremated ashes and opened it. Goodbye, Mr. Smith. You helped me in a way I couldn't have imagined. Thank you. I'm hoping you're in a better place now with people you love.
Hello, my love. What'll it be?
I'd like a coffee, please.
Want milk and sugar with that?
Loads of milk, please.
I like your medal. Reminds me of better days.
Yeah, me too. Keeps me honest. Oh, could I get a lottery ticket as well?
Lucky dip?
No. I'll fill in my own numbers.
Making your own luck?
Yeah. Come what may.
It's my intention to tender my resignation to the Queen.
We'd like to show it to you today for the first time, and we call it the iPad.
London wins the race to stage the 2012 Olympic Games.
Reports that David Bowie has died.
Harvey Weinstein, now in handcuffs.
The British people have voted to leave the European Union.
Donald Trump will be the 45th President of the United States.
The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades, and this country is not alone.
I think I'm happier.
Right, I'll meet you down the pub in half an hour.
Hey, hang on.
Seriously, nobody needs to...
No. On question time.
To the Minister's Special Advisor, Gabriel Williams. Gabriel.
I don't fucking believe it.
What you have to understand is that honesty and moral integrity are crucial, but we will do the right thing.
I'm sure that's all...
Is your old mate?
Not my mate.